Guys, you know how we be saying like we not worried about certain situations, certain things don't matter to us. We can care less. I don't care. I'm not worried about that person. But in fact, it be the main thing on your mind throughout your day. Have you ever been in that situation where you say those things? Well, yeah, we all have. We all act like we got over something and really we wasn't over it. We just try to, we just suppress our feelings and try to be done with the situation altogether so we can feel better. However, you never get over those situations, especially those abruptly ended relationships, those relationships that, you didn't see coming and they ended just out the blue. And, all these things that transpire and you just say that, oh, I'm okay, I'm not worried about that. That's not true, because in life we have to be for real with ourselves and understand that we have feelings. Our feelings are accurate. We're allowed to feel, and if we feel sad about a situation, we're allowed to cry about it. We're allowed to do whatever we need to do to get to the next point in our lives. And a lot of people not doing that. A lot of people hide behind the mask to be of perfection, trying to be perfect. And we none of us perfect. None of us, have not gone through something. So we all know these things to be true, but people not paying attention to their everyday life. They just living. And when things happen like that, people pretend to be okay. People pretend to be okay with people messing them over or treating them wrong. I hear like, oh, I ain't worried about it. I'm fine. But then every other conversation you bringing up the situation, you're not fine. Stop telling yourself that you are, because it's a fact that you're not. Because if you're not worried about it and you're okay with it, you wouldn't keep bringing it up, keep hashing it out. You're not over it, and you're trying to pretend to be over it, by saying you're over it, when in all actuality you still dealing with that problem or whatever the situation may be every day, and it's taking a toll on you, and you don't know how to get out of it. First, you got to accept the fact that you're in it. First, you got to understand that you're a part of the situation that you don't like the feeling of, so you have to find your way out of it. Then you have to realize that you don't want to feel like this on a day-to-day basis, so you have to do something different. So first you need to accept the feelings, accept the fact that these things have transpired in your life, accept the fact that it's not going to be the same, accept the fact that it might not be able to be rekindled, accept the fact that accept the fact that you have feelings, and understand that it's okay to feel. It's okay not to be okay. We just can't stay in that state of mind, because if we do, we'll lose ourselves. In a sense of something, when a woman find out her husband is cheating on her, in a sense, I'm just speaking about women and their spouse. In a sense, when a woman find out her husband is cheating on her whole life come apart at that moment. At that moment, she don't even realize it at that moment, because after so many years that went by, you realize how so many things that changed in your life after that fact. So many things that happened in your life after the fact. So many things that, not even there anymore after the fact. So many things you cut off, stop doing, stop being. And, it actually tears us completely apart when those things transpire in our life. Whether anyone want to admit it or not, we have to rebuild ourselves. And upon rebuilding yourself, you let nobody else take you down. Like, you see the red flags. You can't be played with a lot, because the last person did the same thing, and you predictable. She know your plays. She understand what you're trying to do, and then the person wind up single and lonely, and really a good person that deserves to be in a relationship, because she can't find nobody that matches her energy. She can't find no one that she can trust. And a lot of trust issues come from being betrayed, being hurt, being let down, being cheated on, being talked about, being stabbed in the back by people that you thought that loved you. And we get all these hurt feelings about all these things that's going on, and we become this totally different person. That's why you hear a lot of people, I spoke about it in one of my other videos, saying that I wish I could be back to my old self. A lot of people say those things because they miss who they used to be before their heart was broken, before they torn apart, before the friendship fell apart, before that grief hit, before, they lost their job before they took a financial hit to their bank account, and all those things matter. And you was a totally different person before those things transpired. And you hear a lot of women saying, I want to be back to my old self. That's exactly what they mean. They want to be back to the person they was before all these things occurred. But unfortunately, we can never go back to square one. We can take the situation for what it is, and we can fix it. We can work on it. We got to go through it to get through it, though. We can't just get over it, because getting over it leaves that big old gap in the middle where everything can fall in. And then you pack with baggage that, you thought that would, you forgot that was there, and then not until something happened or transpired in your life, it comes up. So we have to understand and heal ourselves within ourselves for us to be better people. Not for us to be better people for other people, but for us to be a better person within ourselves. Somebody that can, understand the things for what they are and keep on moving in life, because they know that hurt comes. But then there's pain, there's pain, and then there's happiness again. You can get happy again. You can be happy again. You just gotta put in the work. You just can't wake up one day and say, I'm happy, I'm over that nigga, I'm going on to the next. You can't wake up like that, because that's what a lot of people doing these days. They put other people in place of a bad relationship breakup. They break up with one person, and then they go fishing for somebody else the same day, the next week, and all these things transpiring in life, and boom, oh shit, I passed my turn. Pick my daughter up from work. But yeah, what was I saying? I don't even know what I was saying. But I really just want to bring that message about how we pretend that things don't bother us when they really do. How we pretend everything's okay when it's really not. How we pretend that we're fine and when we're crumbling and falling apart on the inside. How we pretend that everything's gravy. How we pretend that everything is going swell and everything's perfect. And it's not. And that's leaving a lot of us in situations where we don't want to be. We don't want to be in situations where we pretend to be happy, ladies. We don't want to pretend to be happy. We want to be happy. We want to love each other. We want to be there for one another. We want to, support one another. We don't want to pretend to be happy and live your life in a shambles, live your life in a lie, acting as everything is going on is okay. And we're falling apart in the inside. We can't keep on doing ourselves like that, ladies. We can't keep on allowing these people to break us down. Man, woman, friendship, relationship, whatever the case may be. We cannot keep on allowing these things to take toll on us, because as we know, we're getting older. The older we get, the more, the things that we don't do like we used to do, the things that we don't say like we used to say, act like we used to act, and upon us getting older, we don't want those problems. We want to be settled in and understood and listened to and loved correctly, and most of all, not cheated on. And I'm gonna make another video on that, being cheated on, and how women feel. How women feel after they've been cheated on. How women feel, and what's kind of toll it take on them after the fact. And I just want to bring that message, guys, to let you guys know. I know I've been rambling, because when I'm driving, I can't really focus on one thing. But I'm gonna let you guys go. If you like the content, like it, share it to other people that need to hear it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at Takosha Teague 777. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this in your future. If you like my content, subscribe to my page. And I'm gonna let you guys go. It's Kosha.